I got nothing from this past service year as far as this hall goes. But I've been well, most of y'all know I've been in South Carolina at that Orangeburg Assembly Hall, and I guess yeah, Brother Harvey stood up, so I guess I'll stand up too. But it was pretty cool. It's a nice experience. But as far as service-related experiences go, I got down there in April for the steel erection, and there were two brothers from Arizona that came out to do the steel erection, fleshly brothers, not spiritual brothers. One of them was an elder, and one of them grew up in the church, fell away, shows up, you know, he's got tattoos everywhere, and apparently he shaved his goatee for not to offend nobody. And he started studying, around the time they found out they were going to do the steel erection, he started studying. So they come out there and he's studying, and he worked with us, and he was kind of like my hero. His safety guys were getting a little ridiculous, and he just ignored them because he was in charge. And he didn't have to listen to him. He's in charge. So anyway, but long story short, his wife came out too. She covered in tattoos and stuff, and they went back to Arizona and they got baptized over the summer. So that was really good. Then we had a guy come out. He had a laser. It's called a laser screed for concrete to give it like that real. It's like they were laying this concrete out. The floor in the assembly hall is concrete. We're spoiled. You got carpet, cafeteria. They don't. They got concrete. So if you spill your lunch, you can just wipe it up. But anyway, they had to get this guy to come out, whirl the guy, and great big guy shows up, got a beard, like down to his belly button probably, like ZZ Top, out there the whole time, only guy out there smoking Marlboros all day long. And anyway, once the concrete was done, they decided, it was a day we had probably about 300 people there. They got us all in there, and before I got this microphone, I remembered what song we sung. But we sung a song. They had like a boombox for those of y'all who remember what those are. They had that in there, and they played the song on the boombox and we sung it. Well, Jeff, the whirly guy with the beard, he comes in afterwards, and they took the CD out, but everybody, like, to thank Jeff, you know, Donnie Sterrick, he was on the assembly hall committee, he wanted everybody to sing the song again, so everybody sung it a cappella for Jeff. Well, Jeff starts crying in front of everybody, has to run out. This big dude with the beard, had the Marlboro in the one hand, flying out of there, crying his eyes out. Goes and sits down, trying to smack away everybody, come and talk to him, don't want nobody seeing him crying. But he said he'd never seen love like he'd seen there, you know. And he took pictures, a lot of pictures too. He took pictures of the sisters moving the pole floats. It's this big, long pole with a flat piece on the end to smooth out the concrete. He says he's got grown men that refuse to use it because they say it's too heavy, and they have like 16-year-old sisters pulling the things. So it was pretty cool, and I think he may have started studying too. But there's a lot of stuff like that happened. There was vendors that they asked for literature, and they actually had a big day where they had an open house for all the vendors. They could come in and see something all built. And other than that, that's really all the service experiences I got. I was up there a lot. My service time really plummeted while I was there, so I don't really have any return visit experiences in the last year. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that, and I didn't bore you too much. I kind of ran.
Welcome back to the congregation.
So I was in the group that did the cemetery last week. I don't really remember Kira, so I won't be able to tell that, but it was really nice. It was a little intimidating approaching someone in a cemetery, not knowing what their situation might be or how their reaction might be, but just said a little prayer, and I approached the first person, and she was actually very open. She told me it was her husband, that she was there to see, I guess. He had just died in 2009, and she expressed that it had actually been harder more recently. She didn't feel like she was getting any comfort, but she would bring her Bible out and read it there. So we got to have a nice discussion about what condition the dead are in and what she can look forward to. And she said she's out there almost every day, so I'll probably be able to find her again, which I'm looking forward to doing. And Amy got to talk to somebody with Anthony, so I'll let her tell you about that.
Anthony and I saw a man that was in the back of the cemetery, so we were kind of wondering whether we should go there and talk to him or not. We decided to go ahead and do it. Once again, like Brittany, it's kind of intimidating. She don't know what's going on. So we walked back there, and Anthony started talking to the man, sharing a few scriptures, telling him we were there just to offer some encouragement. And as he was doing that, I was looking at the tombstone because he was there cleaning it up, putting flowers and everything there. But I noticed that there was a young man, somebody that was a year younger than I was. So as we were talking with the man, he brought out that it was his son who had died a couple years ago, and it was still bothering him so bad that he started crying. So we shared scriptures with him, and we also offered him one of the little tracts. So it was really nice to be able to share that with somebody who was grieving still.
This wasn't exactly my call, but I was working with Kiera at service, and we were supposed to go near the park in Ettrick, near the train station. And she had a call over there, and she said, "Oh, it's over there near the park." So I turned to go towards the park. She said, "Oh, I'm sorry, that's not the road." But I said, "Well, let's just go there anyway." I said, we might find somebody in the parking lot. So we happened to see this one car that was parked way off to the edge of the parking lot. And there was a girl, and her head was moving, so we thought she was really getting into some music or something like that. And then Kara looked again, and she says, "Oh, I think she might be crying." I said, "Well, just wait and see what you think." So she goes up, and this girl is so distraught. She lost her father and her brother, and just about any male in her family, and she was just crying, and she was praying. And that's why her head was moving. And she just didn't know what to do. Her mother was sick. And she was crying, and Kira was just there touching, rubbing her, just touching her. And she came back to the car, and she said, "Do you have a teaspoon?" I said, "Yeah." And then I'm not very sure, but she took it back to the girl, and it was such a comfort to her. And it just amazes me that the Holy Spirit will move you to go where you don't realize you need to go. And she touched that girl, and the girl got her phone number and called her back. So Kira had this return of this girl that would call her on occasion. And it was just amazing to see that accident. It was just so wonderful.
Carrot cake's good too.
I heard that some person told me that the brother right down there in the blue shirt has a good experience.
Really, I can't say a lot. Other than I did meet a man in the hospital and talked to him about the truth and all. And he did pretty good anyway. I got in touch with him the other day, and I'm not able to drive. I can't get. But we set up a study with him. And they said that it's a couple of hours with them, just in that one first visit, and they expected the study to go on a whole lot more.
bad knees, I'm not standing up.
Okay.
Anyway, I had the experience, I had to call DirecTV to talk to them about something they were offering. Well, when I call people on the phone, I always make it a point to speak to them and ask them how they're doing. So anyway, I did that to the lady, and she let me know about what I was trying to do and everything and how to go about doing it. And just being nice, you know, and I hung up. Well, as soon as I hung up, the phone immediately rang back again. And I said, hello? And she said that she just had to call me back. And I say, okay. Well, anyway, she said I was so nice to her that she just had to call me back. She just felt she needed to talk to me. And she really did. Because she started talking to me about how the world, she's in Georgia, and how people are just so bad. And she just don't know why. So I was able to talk to her about the truth, and we live in the last days. Come to find out her grandmother was a witness. But she didn't deal with witnesses too much because her grandmother was a faithful witness because she wouldn't take a blood transfusion in order to live. So I explained the blood to her, as well as the next time witnesses come by, just stop and please talk to them about let them explain more to you about how the system of things is going and what Jehovah has in store for you. And she thanked me, and she said that she would. But it was amazing to me that she just felt that she needed to talk to me and call me right back on a personal phone. She said, Mr. Mercer, I can't call you on the other phone because that's my work phone, so I decided to take a break and call you on my home phone. But I talked to her for about 45 minutes about the truth, so you never know what happens.
I don't have an experience, but I would like to take advantage of what you just heard, because many of the friends in here say you have no time. And all of you have experiences like Rick just went through. Everyone, you talk to people, you talk to your neighbors, you talk to friends, you talk to associates, you talk to people that work at the doctors, on the phone, bill collector, whatever they are, you are talking. And when you do, because you are one of Jehovah's people,